Continuing from previous lesson, we will find distance between given points in question 1 and question 2. Let's get started with question 1. In question 1, the given points are A, which is with coordinates 0, -2, and B, that is with coordinates -5, 1. And now we want to find the distance between AB, and we will denote this distance as D between A and B. And the formula for this we already have derived is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square and then square root. So we are going to take the square root of right hand side. We can also denote this distance by simply AB and then placing bar around, whichever suits to your needs, is equal to. Now the coordinates of the first point could be named as x1, y1, and coordinates of the second point could be named as x2, y2. And here x2 minus x1 means -5 minus 0, x2 minus x1 whole square, and then y2 is 1 minus, this minus belongs to the formula. There is another minus with the number 2. That's why we have to place the bracket and write the number -2 inside the bracket so that we stay clear which sign belongs to formula and which sign belongs to the number, and then place the bracket outside for placing the square and then take the square root. So that's the way to do. And now we are going to simplify. -5 minus 0 is only -5 whole square plus 1, and then negative time negative is plus, so this will become 1 plus 2, which is 3, and 3 square and then square root. And now we can take this value here. This is 25 plus 9 and then square root. 25 plus 9 is equal to 34, and the answer is 34. Like the distance between these 2 points is equal to 34. AB distance here and AB distance here. And now for question number 2, we have points -3, -3, and the second point is 1, 6. So for question number 2, again we are going to write the points. Given points are A with coordinates -3 and -3, and B is another point with coordinates 1, 6. Remember that the first point can be named as x1, y1, and the second can be named as x2, y2, so that the value of x1 is -3, y1 is -3, x2 is equal to 1, and y2 is equal to 6. Now the distance between 2 points AB, which could be denoted either way, let's just write them as AB distance is equal to x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square root is equal to, write down the value, x2 is equal to 1, and then this minus for the formula, and x1 is again negative 3, so we place minus 3 inside the bracket and then place the bracket for the square, plus y2 which is 6 minus, and again minus 3 for the number, and brackets again for the square, and then take the square root. So this is how we do, and 1 plus 3 will become 4 because negative time negative is plus, square plus 6 plus 3 is 9 square, and this is square root, and here we have 16 plus 81, and we can find out what is the sum of 81 and 16. That's not hard to calculate. That should be 97 square root. So this is how we can find the distance between 2 points. But remember two things here. Any point on x-axis will always have its ordinate equal to 0. Any point on x-axis has ordinate mean the y component ordinate equal to 0, and similarly any point on y-axis has abscissa equal to 0. Sometimes questions could be tricky and you will need to guess what is the abscissa and what is the ordinates for points on x-axis and y-axis.